So, hello again, if you watched yesterday's video. So, I am channeling this for the weekend. So, this is going to be for Saturday the 15th and Sunday the 16th. Oh, so we've got the Devil card energies and the Tower. But I'm not being funny, the last couple of days have felt like Tower energy. I mean, the last couple of weeks, well, the last 3 weeks for me have felt like Tower energy, but definitely like that new moon was rough. And we're still in it as I'm recording it now, but you know what, it's actually, I have went through a rougher time the last few weeks, but just literally yesterday, which as I'm filming this, that means Wednesday. I've said this already, but like everybody I spoke to, online, offline, were having like they were in a bad mood or something terrible happened, like an accident, things like this, or losing their temper with someone, or someone losing their temper. Anyway, it's just 3 days of darkness are certainly upon us in whatever kind of way you want to. I don't know about 3 days of darkness. It fucking feels like a few. Anyway, I don't know. Let's not get into that chat again. But I'm just saying, like, that when on earth would it be this freaking cold in the middle of May? Like, what the actual. You know what I'm saying? There's weird shit going on. Very weird shit. And I can feel it in my bones. And when I can feel something in my bones, trust it. I would trust it. I trust it. Well, I mean, I trust it because I trust myself, but I really trust spirit, and they impress upon the collective energies on me, and the collective energy is off the charts. Sometimes it's off the charts amazing. Lately it's off the charts like, that's why I disconnect every day from the fear energy, and I connect to the new earth, because this is more important than ever. And like I was saying today to people close to me, I don't care if you have ground and practice, double up on it, triple up on it. I said that in one of the other videos, probably yesterday's. And if you don't do it at all, oh my God, please find one. Find one. Especially if you're prone to real anxious feelings or panic attacks. And they're doing it again. When I filmed that one for yesterday, it was a real buzzy energy at the heart that I was channeling to people if they're open to it, and it's there again. So again, and it's like they're telling me that is about calming anxiety. So I really hope that people are getting, well, I know that you're getting it, but I mean, I hope that you are actually feeling it from yourself, the calming energy that I'm emitting out. Sorry, this top keeps falling down. I don't usually wear things that are like, it depends. If I was going on a night out, and like I say, like, I know some people are going, I don't know about nights out and pubs are shutting at 10 and that. I know some people are going out and having the equivalent of what would be a night out, but yeah, I don't see me doing that too much. Right, what do we need to know for Saturday, the 15th of May 2021 and 16th of May 2021? Or like I say, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it. But some people might be watching it along in time. Anyway, whenever it resonates. And also, it's not like this is Saturday and then this is Sunday. It's just whatever resonates. And it'll be Gemini moon and going into Cancer moon. So Gemini moon, ideas, inspiration. You could be prone to a bit overthinking there as well. But just write down any thoughts that you're getting in there. Lots of communication. I mean, God, there's shitloads of Gemini, because it's like, what is it, like Venus and Gemini. So actually that's very very twin flamey love that speaks to me of, actually, because Venus is love, Gemini is twins, and Venus and Gemini, yeah, very twin flamey. And again, because of the way that my chart is, and just my life path in general, I really do help. Well, I help twin flames love themselves, and as a result, and I just looked at the brothers and sisters cards, and that is again, it's like I help you love yourself more and balance the energy within you, and as a result of that, if you are on that path, it brings unions in, because it's like, that is the key to union, is loving yourself. If you're always chasing an elusive bit, like, it's not gonna happen. So again, that's why it's like, just be careful who and what you're tuning into out there, because there's a lot of people talking an absolute load of shite, but they're good at tricking people, so just calling a spade a spade. You'll notice it's not like I'm not flogging videos that are like, they're coming tomorrow. Like, do you mean it's happening today? And it's like, for some people it will be, but like, you know what I mean, for a lot it's just like a, you know what I mean? So mine's are timeless general messages, and if it comes in, it comes in, kind of thing. But that's personal sessions. Right, so why are we talking about that? But again, see, it's because all the Gemini energy. Venus in Gemini, Mercury in Gemini. Gemini is the messenger, you know, of God, whatever, you know, the messenger of the heavens. And I've got my North Node in Gemini, so it's my destiny to be delivering these messages. Divine channeler. And it's and I've got my Chiron, wounded healer. So in Gemini. And there's a lot of Gemini. And it's Gemini moon right now. You get it? Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm meant to be talking a lot on the internet right now, delivering the messages. So let's get on with it. I don't usually use these cards a lot, so I'm interested to see what comes out. Strength. Ah, yes. See, look, world energy. We're going to need the strength. I have deep inner strength and glorious vitality. Yes, you do. And it's not a coincidence. I love that synchronicity. That somebody actually said that to me today. That they said, you know, you're strong in whatever difficult feelings you're having right now. You always get through them. And she was absolutely right. So I want to say that to you as well. That remember, at your essence, whatever difficult times you have been having, in my essence, I am joy. You know, that again, this is reminding me of, again, the lotus bursting out through the mud. Oh my God, I didn't read. Oh shit, that's annoying. Yesterday's message, I didn't read the quote. So for Friday, the quote was, today I look at all the positive things in my life and I'm grateful for each one of them. And that's a strong message. For Saturday is, here I am, world, open and receptive to all the wonderful things that life has to offer. And how funny that there's a world on the card. And then the 16th is, I am as successful as I make up my mind to be. Yes. Right, so we'll pull one more of these cards. What else do we need to know? Commitment. That feels very Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, because Capricorn's all about the commitment, and Pluto retrograde doesn't fuck about, it's brutal. I've got Pluto retrograde in Scorpio, so I know all about that. But it really is wanting you to go over work, career, life purpose with a fine tooth comb. Wherever you weren't putting in the effort or stalling, you're going to get your ass kicked. Again, it's not a coincidence I hadn't published a video in like 3 or 4 months, and here I am churning them out. My commitments increase my joy and freedom. But again, it's because I know that I actually really enjoy this. You know what I mean? Like, I've been sitting here for quite a while now. I've done some this morning before I went out for my niece's birthday, and here I am again. But also it's because I know if I film them in advance, then I can chill, you know, have my long weekend to myself. And yeah, you know what I mean? But again, I'm really enjoying it. And like I say, as long as people keep liking and commenting and keeping the motivation up, and I always stress this, you know, I know that is what YouTubers say all the time anyway, but like I say, I'm Scorpio, so I'm a wee bit of the opinion that just because you say, you know, like, comment, subscribe, you know, a lot of people will be like, nah, fuck you, I'll decide, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, I kind of more say it from a point of view of, absolutely, of course I want you to do that, but you know, I'm not so big on like having like shitloads of followers and all of that kind of, like, you know, like, well, to be honest, like, yeah, I want to get up to the 1,000, because that's when you can live stream from your phone and it's easier. I don't want to be putting on the freaking laptop the whole time. But I know that I am only meant to be heard by a certain collective of people. Now, yeah, so that's basically the only way I can put it. My messages aren't for everyone, so they usually land with the right people. So that is why most of my social media platforms are quite small. And like I said, I am, and I said in the previous video, I am very quite introspective and an introvert. So as much as I'm very animated and that on the internet, yeah, I'm not really bothered about all that, because I know that some of the most famous people in the world, it's just an absolute smokescreen. And at the end of the day, people can buy, follow, you know, that's not to say everybody that has that does that, but a lot of people, yeah, like, people can buy followers and that, and it's just you know what I mean, it's bullshit, absolute bullshit. So I follow lots of people that have got very small followings on various social media platforms, and they're better than ones with like massive ones. So it really means absolutely fuck all. And also it's you know, it's whatever. Don't know why we're getting into all that shit again. So what else do we need to know? Oh, that just fucking jumped out, didn't it? Oh shit. See what I mean? Look at what I've just been. Oh, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, so oh shit, I never finished what I was going to say. So I more say it because I have inattentive ADHD and I really lack dopamine, you know, the kind of dopamine that other people have, that because of that, like, you know, it's like if I'm having a lot of fun doing this, then my energy will go really low because I've like used it all up. So it's the way that I see it. So like when somebody leaves me, you know, a comment, that even a thanks, but you know, if it's kind of like quite a comment, like quite personal or whatever, or thanks or help me, or you never know, like you've just no idea what that means to me. And I would hope that everybody delivers, everyone that 11, everyone that delivers messages like this would feel like that about their work, but I don't think they really do. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of people could take it for granted, and I just really don't. Like every comment thanking me for whatever it is that's helped you, whether it be my shamanic journeys that loads of people fall asleep to and that are helping them out of absolute hellholes that we're in right now, like, you know, that means the world to me, and I'm so glad that it's helping people. And you know, I haven't been guided to record another one of them because the 6 that are up, or 5 or 6 that are up, seem to help people so much as it is. But you know, I will do one when I'm guided to again. But for now, I'm guided to be doing these just now. I dare say I probably will be doing one, yeah, about a certain topic. But that isn't a coincidence that I was just saying all of that. That like, look, you know, I'm just sharing. It's not easy. It's not always easy for me to show up and to be visible and to share my voice. It doesn't come naturally to me in one way. In another way, it comes very naturally. Like, that's why I'm doing it, because if I just keep doing it, it will be easier, and I know that, and that's what I help other people with. I mean, the crazy thing is I've mentored so many other healers, psychics, mediums, mystics, like, you know, whatever you want to refer to yourself. I've helped loads of people. And I've informed people about various different topics that they didn't have a clue of, and then they've went flying. Some that, you know, hang around to see how I'm doing, and others, fucking the dirt is in my face, so I'm fucking off. That's hilarious, but true for quite a few people. So do you know what I mean? It's like, that is the irony, that just because I go at a snail's pace with 6 retrogrades, don't underestimate the power that I've got for empowering and uplifting and being a fantastic, I don't usually use that word, mentor for others. You know, I've got loads of people that can testify of that. But again, it is time for me to really share more of my voice and let that be known, and to come out of the cave and, you know, fear of persecution and expression. And again, so it's time for you to do that too. And it's not a coincidence we're seeing that, you know, the pyramids here as well. I really do feel, oh my god, that's a bit worrying as well. I really do feel that has got a lot of relevance to what's going on round about now. I'm just thinking about something I saw about something from the Bible in the 3 days of darkness. I'm sure it does. It does mention something about. Oh fucking hell! Listen, I'm just going to stop now because yeah. Anyway, right. So, but on a positive note, I did just channel the Isis card in yesterday's message, so go and watch that if you didn't see it, because I pulled the same card that I pulled for one of my groups. God, I love how the messages, when I do them like this with the videos, they all just, I mean, it's the same when I write them, but they all just follow on from each other, because it was like one of the ones at the start of the week was like past life gifts emerging, and not obviously, but one of my past lives was absolutely, I'm always told that, and I always laugh because it's like one of the typical ones that people say, oh yeah, I was Jesus in a past life, or yeah, I was the queen, or I was a king. But like, I literally have been told by loads of different people that I was an Egypt. Oh, how funny, as it gets to 1444. right now. That's the numbers that I activate in people, by the way. I activate people through the numbers. So again, if you're not aware of things like light codes, light language, light activations, whatever you want to call it, when I really first stepped up into my spiritual calling, Spirit said to me that these numbers, these repeating numbers, were activation codes. So that's what I always called them. And I didn't really kind of understand why I was calling them, but I always called them that, right? And then and also I know that my name means light, right? So it's so light activations. But I now have gathered that it's what I am doing is my own unique way of what a lot of people would refer to as light language, or there's many other sort of what's other, I think people call it speaking in tongues or whatever, like, you know, but it's quite obvious that light healing is emerging on the planet. It's people remembering their soul gifts, their past life gifts. So, but yeah, the way that I clear energy is, and that's what shamans do, you see, the way that I clear energy is my wee stories. Is by, you know, sharing, and obviously my way, as you will have noticed, is I share a lot of my own life. Like, I am an Aries too, and that is about your identity. And Aries like to talk about themselves, but you know what I mean, it's so that I was chosen for that purpose is because I'm I'm almost the last degree of Aries, the highest degrees of Aries, and I'm very raw and real and don't mind sharing a bit of myself, and I share a lot of myself. I don't share all of it, but I do share a lot. And that is just, you know, that is just the way that they use me. And I'm a Sag moon, so I use a lot of humour, you know, and it's and playful energy. So I'm a mixture of very playful inner child magic mixed in with really deep old soul brutal Scorpio energy, honesty, transmuting energy. It's like I always say, I'm a bit of a funny mix. So it's like, again, if you like my vibe, great, love it. Like, comment, subscribe, get involved in the comments, help me build the community here. Because again, I'm not gonna lie, before I was a bit of a kind of, definitely with YouTube, like, you know what I mean, I've got my other, like, that is why I'm bad at, like, kind of, well, have been in the past, bad at responding when people leave a comment, because like I've got my other one that I'm subscribed to all the channels that I like, and I didn't use this channel, you know, to engage with people, because like I say, I'm a hermit. So, and it's funny, I'm not so like that on other social media platforms, but I actually weirdly was like that on Instagram for years. But you can't really be like that on Instagram because it is about socializing. But even then, I'm still pretty crap at socializing on there. Like, you know, I've got quite a few other spiritual healer friends and stuff, but I tend to only engage with it. It's terrible, isn't it? But I mean, again, it's just, I can't help who I am. Do you know what I mean? It's that's me in real life, and it's kind of me on the internet. But I love YouTube, and I know that this is where I'm meant to be, and I'm ready to do it now. So let's fucking go. Let's fucking do this. Fuck it, let's go. That's my challenge, by the way. That'll be coming up again soon. Third time lucky. Although, like I said the other day, everyone loved the first time, everyone loved the second time. So third time, even better. Right, so what else do we need to know for this weekend? Obviously, time to get talking though, with all this Gemini energy and the share your voice card. Take a break. Well, fuck yeah, it's the weekend, and this fucking new moon's been a fucker. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And that's no coincidence that I've been sitting here channeling for a while, and it's going to be time for me to go and get a cup of tea and eat my tea. Oh my God, of course, I've fucking done it again. I put the oven on to preheat, and it's been on for about half an hour. It's fine. I remembered now. Last night I actually forgot I put baked tatties in the oven, and I remembered about 3 hours later after a session with someone. I was like, shit. Fuck. Anyway. Sometimes this shit happens, and when you're going up to the quantum realms channeling and your energy is high as fuck all the time, and it just doesn't happen all the time, but yeah, that was kind of how today went. That was kind of how yesterday went, and it's happened again. Warrior Woman, and I said this the other day, this is my favourite card. I absolutely love it. I like to pretend it's me hiding behind the sword, but it gives me kind of, well, this does remind me of my energy. I have very Joan of Arc energy at the heart, and Wonder Woman, Warrior Woman, whatever you want to call it. That is all of my energy mixed into one, so that ties in very well with the Share Your Voice card, doesn't it? And this is absolutely North Node and Gemini vibes, which is where it is. But isn't it interesting that she's still hiding behind the sword? So this is probably why this is my favourite card, because it really resonates with me. It's like, she's still being brave and bold, which seems to be the words of today, because I was just sharing a wee story in the last video that I bought my niece a bag for her birthday with Merida out of Brave. Oh my God, look at the synchronicity on it. And it said, be brave, be bold. And then when I was reading the card for yesterday's message, it kept saying, be brave, be bold in it. And the same thing happened in the membership the other day. So again, guys, I know I go about 1,000,000 miles per hour. And if you are from another part in the world and you can't keep up with my Scottish accent, how fast I talk and how fast I channel, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I can't slow myself down. So you either keep up and try and translate what I'm saying. I might put the subtitles on. I noticed I got a wee notification saying you can do that the other day. I don't know what to say. But anyway, I've not had anybody moaning about that. But I did used to get that before when I'd done a bit of work elsewhere. We'll just leave it at that. Again, you know what I mean? I don't tell you everything. One day I will though. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? So, this is very much my vibes too. But again, I'm either being brave as fuck or I'm like shitting myself. There's not really any kind of... but those days are behind. It's like there's no in between. But again, that's why I'm very good at helping people that are scared. Scared to share their voice. I'm definitely the person to help you. And what Lemuria card do we need? I bet it's going to be a magical one for a magical weekend. The Infinite. By the way, what in the bejesus is that? I've got a pulsing pain at my right ovary, so sacral chakra area. And if you are new to me, right, this is the weirdness that is my life. I feel others' pain in my body. So is somebody having a really bad period pain or some other kind of... But yeah, ow. It will go away when I stop though. Right, so 49. It's just the one side. And so if that's my right... Wait a minute. If that's my right side, that could be mirroring your... I don't know. Right, anyway. Definitely let us know if that's you. Let us know below. Right. I've made this a long video too, but it's for the weekend, so... Probably put people always fall asleep to my videos, so I hope I gave you some calming stuff to listen to. So... The infinite, the eternal life force, cycles of growth, rising from the ashes. Wow, I mean, hello. We're all about the phoenix rising around here. Many deaths and rebirths. Oh, I wish I'd said it. I'm not going over it to get it. But when I was saying that about that pain, they were pulling me to the death card over there. So again, that is about death and rebirth. So lots of synchronicity again going on here. So they're just showing you what I just said. It's like boom, 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 24/7 synchronicity. You are so much more than your physical body. Absolutely. And again, this has got infinity. I'm very big on the infinity symbol. This has got a lot to do with what's going on the planet right now. The eternal... Oh, I just read that. The beings in Lemuria are said to have lived for many hundreds of years. As they were only partially incarnated, their bodies were much lighter, less physically actualized, and less affected by aging. They were also aware of their infinite nature. The Lemurians were multidimensional beings and regularly traversed realms other than the physical, including the places before and after death. As we become aware that we're so much more than our physical bodies, which in my opinion is absolutely what's happening on the planet right now, including the place that... Oh, I just read that. We may experience a sense of the eternal. Thus, fear around death gives way to recognise new beginnings, so we remember what is real and focus on what we wish for this life. Whatever we believe will happen when our body goes back to Earth, we can live to the fullest while we're here in this incarnation. And I just love that. I've said in the last few videos, here for a good time, not a long time. You may feel like you have led many lives and expressed different faces to the world. We can experience many deaths and rebirths as we allow outdated parts of ourselves to fall away. I mean, God, the synchronicity of this week is just great. I mean, the fact that I've done... I mean, and woohoo, well done me, clap that up. I have filmed a video for every day of this week, so I am very proud of myself. I don't know if I've ever done that. I think I have done it in the past years, but we'll celebrate when I get to the end of the month too. But basically, yeah, that is very much how the week has went, you know, that it's all been about very difficult times and moving through them and rising even stronger. So it doesn't mean it's not been painful, but that is absolutely what the storyline, if you want to call it that, has been throughout this whole week. Wait, what bit did I get to there? When we choose to align our lives with our spirit, we may find we experience more of these mini deaths. And again, death card over there, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And do you know what's quite ironic, right? That death card's been sitting there since the last written post that I put out about 3 weeks ago, or I think maybe 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. So that's quite interesting in itself. That was, I wonder if that was like the death of my written posts. I don't think so, guys, because I do like writing, channeling written ones too. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube people, that's my Instagram and my Facebook. But like I always say, as much as I enjoy the written ones, I find it quite relaxing, and actually they really help me when I write them too. Videos are easier for me. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Just, it is what it is. But I do feel I'll probably be writing things, I'll probably be moving that to my email list. So if you really love the written ones, then, you know, make sure that you're subscribing to my email list when I sort that out. So, they can be daunting but are fast tracking our growth to prepare us for the shining new chapter that beckons. I mean, wowzers, that's absolutely what's been coming through all week. This card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You've arrived at a beginning. Revel in your newfound inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away, doors are opening, and there are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and see how far they can reach. Rise from the ashes like a phoenix born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. What? And my membership is called Divine Priestesses of the Phoenix. And yes, I actually did borrow that from that deck of cards, because, yeah, it's probably a temporary name change, to be honest, because it's, what am I even called? Rainbow Integrity Warriors is what my membership was called previously, and I just changed it more recently, because Ego Medicine is just working with me massively and everyone. So celebrate, honour the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools that you've gathered through your elevation process. I mean, that is intense, but like I say, very accurate. So again, I know that this message will have reached exactly who it needs to reach, and please let me know below if it, that's clearly going to be my wee saying, isn't it? Let me know below. Let me know below what resonated. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please share it with someone else that you know that would like this, particularly because, let's face it, what I channel is pretty fucking weird. But the people that get it will absolutely get it, and I'm sure you will be scarily in a very similar place to either myself, what I have been channeling, and you will have heard what you needed to hear in the exact time frame sequence that Spirit wanted you to, and that you needed it. And remember, come back and listen to it. If you found comfort from this, come back and listen to it, particularly the one from yesterday, because that was a nice healing activation. But like I say, everything that I do is a healing activation in itself, and people that have got the eye to see and to know that in their heart won't need me to say that, but I'm just saying it if you're kind of new to all of this stuff on your awakening, especially because the 11:11 really pulled me in when I saw that there. Anyway, I'm going, enough blethering. If you'd like to book a personal session with me right now as I'm recording this, I've got the link below for 30-minute Zoom calls. Now, please take advantage of that, guys, because I don't actually usually have 30-minute Zoom calls. My Zoom calls are usually a minimum of 90 minutes and a lot more money. So Spirit just really guided me to put them up there. And I don't know when I'll take it off. So like I say, if it's not there, then you missed the boat. But again, I usually do keep my 30-minute recorded audio, which I send by email, around that similar kind of price. So, but like I say, all the other sort of live sessions are usually a lot more money because it's a lot more of my time and energy, and I have to honour and value myself because it's Taurus season, baby, and Taurus season is about really your self-worth and really valuing yourself. And again, I've been doing this a very long time in this earthly life, and I've been doing it a hell of a long time in all of my past lives, and I've got a lot of unique experience and talent and skills to bring to the table and to help other people step into that and at lightning speed. And again, I've got loads and loads of people to testify to that, that they're you know, that I amplify people's gifts at lightning speed. So which is just, it always makes me laugh because yeah, I go really pretty slow and at my own pace. But again, like I said, I'm unique. Who else do you know that does that? That goes at a snail's pace and helps other people go at lightning speed? It is kind of unusual, but hey, I'm owning it. And this time, fuck it, let's go. I'm going to go at lightning speed too. Starting with sticking at these YouTube videos. Anyway, see you later. Enjoy your weekend.